What's good, everybody? Welcome to Down Pod, where we break down music and everything music related. I have my guest here, goes by the name of Brantley. I met this guy like just yesterday. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yo, what's good, people? It's Brantley, the Virtuoso himself. You can follow my podcast, the Virtuoso Pod, on Twitter, and also my personal page. It's Brantley_ZA.
There you go. So today we're breaking down, not really breaking down, but we want to speak about 3 albums that have already dropped. Zuluman with Some Power, Any Minute Now, and of course Made in Africa, because of the obvious reasons. But let's start with Zuluman with Some Power, right?
Sure.
When you first heard of the name title and Nasty releasing it, what were your expectations for it?
To be honest, because I know Nasty C, I doubted there would be Zulu. So the fact that there was any Zulu song, for me, it's like, oh, okay, so you can do it.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so that in terms of the title, that's what I thought. And then my expectations, like I've been telling people this, that Nasty C built this brand to say he's the poster child of change.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't expect to hear what I know from him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
No, it makes sense.
Yeah. So then if I heard Bad Hair and I heard Strings and Bling, I wanted to hear something different on Zuluman.
Definitely.
So for me, Zuluman sounded a lot like Strings and Bling. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah, like.
So do you think that maybe some of the songs on Zuluman were maybe from?
That's what I thought. Like I honestly thought a lot of the songs actually were like, I feel like this song is still good enough to be on an album.
Yeah.
But it didn't make Strings and Bling, so I'll just put it on the next album.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because Strings and Bling is a great album.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if Zuluman is as great as Strings and Bling for me.
I mean, we all have, expectations whenever an artist says I'm dropping an album.
Yeah.
And when you hear the title Zuluman with Some Power, you start to wonder, especially because he signed that deal with Def Jam.
Def Jam, yeah.
Is it him who said, yo, put some Zulu in there to appeal to the American?
I feel like it's not him, because like, as I'm saying already, like, we know him, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can claim that I'm a day one, but like, I knew the guy since Price City. Like, even before, like, the remix that he did with Casper and Davido that kind of launched him. Like, so
the Juice Bag remix.
Yeah. So then I knew him from then, right?
Yeah.
So since then, I think I've heard like 1, maybe 2 songs where like his hook was Zulu, but like he's never heard it, like had a Zulu verse or like So with that in mind, like I never knew that he would actually go back to it. Like I always wished he would.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it would happen. So now I feel like because he went to Def Jam and I saw like the marketing behind everything, like they kind of pushed it for him like to be like the poster child of African rap. So because the image that Americans have of Africans, like we have to be all, I don't know how to put that, but like I think you know what I'm trying to say.
So just appealing to the American, because they have that Zulu Nation, what's going on in America.
Yeah.
So do you think, they have like this Zulu Nation thing going on in America where, they do have even a day where they celebrated.
Peace. This is Ahmed Henderson, the co-founder of the Universal Zulu Nation and now the head of the Universal Zulu Nation.
So I think Def Jam could have just seen that as like, yo, he's a Zulu guy, and there's all this whole Zulu community in the States. So let it appeal to them, and they can spread it out towards the whole of America. Where I think his goal is to like conquer America.
Yeah.
But
like I think he's actually even said that like on an interview. I'm trying to break into like the American market. Like I feel like I've done enough. In Africa, and I feel like I've grown and got to the stage where I needed to get to. So now it's time for a new challenge. And I'm gonna start again and being an upcoming artist, go American, and possibly be a superstar, which I don't know, bro.
He's getting there.
Yeah, like I commend him for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was necessary for him to like
call the album Zulu Man.
First call the album Zulu Man, one, and then two, try be something he's not. Like obviously he's Zulu, but like that's not his I don't know if I should say his style or whatever. Like
or his appeal.
Yeah, like your claim to fame, as I said, was like I don't know, bro. Like I'm kind of finding it hard to like put this thing in words, but like I think you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get you. And then once you've listened to the album, what is like a standout moment or a standout song for you?
Funny enough, standout song for me is Steve Biko. And it's funny because like there's so much controversy or politics around that song.
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro, like that song is fire.
I mean, when I first also like
fire, bro.
When I also like first heard it, Steve Biko and Black and White were like my two faves.
Those two, and also Easy, like those three. Those
I mean, Easy was just like a hit from the first
from
listen.
The jump.
Easy was gone.
Yeah.
But listen to the album, listen to everything else. Black and White for me stood out. There's also another one, but I forgot. Buku Box.
Oh yeah.
Buku Box, I can tell you now that song was not made for South Africans.
It wasn't.
You can see that's like your breakout song in
like,
America.
Even the video, like nothing about that song is South African. Like funny enough, even though I don't really like trap that much, that's the Nasty C I was kind of expecting to hear. Like that's where he was heading anyway. So I feel like that's what I was kind of expecting to hear.
Yeah.
And it was disappointing to hear just one song like that.
Yeah.
And also with Black and White, like I love that song, but like I feel like it kind of became more of an Ori song, like Ori Lennox song, as opposed to a Nasty C song. Like for me, she made it pop as much as it kind of is.
It reminds me of what's that first song he did with Rolene?
Phases.
I don't know how Phases, Rolene overpowered Nasty in Phases.
She did, but I feel like in Phases it wasn't as evident. I feel like in Black and White, like if you completely take out Ori Lennox's part, like for me the song is kind of dead.
But I mean, that's what collabs are for. You collaborating to create something bigger than just you.
True, but like what I'm trying to say is that when you're collaborating, right? So if let's say it's a song with Nasty and I don't know, like let's talk about Bugu Bugs. Lil Got It and who's the other guy?
Lil Keed,
yeah. Is that the guy that had a trash verse? I don't know.
I don't know who had a trash verse. All I know is that hook is fire.
Yeah, the hook is you see, like something like that. Like that's his song and he owned it. Like he killed that song. Like even when you hear it and like you don't really know whose song it is, when you hear it, like you're gonna know. Okay, no, this was Nasty C's song. So that's what I wanted.
Okay, but do you not think because Ari is a natural singer, she was always gonna power somebody who's not a natural singer?
True, but like there's ways of doing that. Like there's I don't know if I can think of like another song. SMA, what Nasty C did with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Like can we not say that he killed, like he made that song what it is? Like obviously the hook is fire, like thanks to Rolene, but like that song is made by the verses.
True.
That's what I feel like. So I feel like he could have kind of done a similar thing with Black and White. Like again, I love Black and White. That's like top 3. Yeah, top 3 for me. But like so it's top 3 mostly thanks to Ari's part.
Alright. And then what was your, after listening to the whole album, your conclusion towards it? How did you feel about it?
You see, like my biggest problem, I've also realized this. When I have high expectations,
you get disappointed.
I get disappointed. Like so many times. And it's not just with Nasty C. Like it's with like a lot of artists, like probably all artists.
Yeah.
Okay, not all. But like most hip hop artists, like when I get like too hyped up, I get disappointed. Like that's why now I know like we're not talking about this guy, but like I'm just gonna say it. Like that's why now I kind of feel like I'm scared for what Reese is gonna do, because like the hype is way too much now. It's like, hey, bro, like you have to pull up.
Literally live up to it.
Yeah, like you have to live up to that. And as I said, like from my experience, every time I have such high expectations, I more often than not get let down.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I'm kind of scared about that. But then, otherwise, back to Nasty Z. So like my final thoughts were like, I don't know, bro. Like I kind of feel like, firstly, 20 songs is way too long.
Yeah. It was not 21.
I think it was
20, 21. Anyway.
Yeah.
20
plus
21. Or
yeah.
20.
So anything, So firstly, that was way too long.
Yeah.
And then secondly, it sounded way too much like the previous
album
for me.
Yeah.
So then that took out a lot of the excitement, because then like I already liked the previous album.
Yeah.
The way it was.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was necessary to like give us that album again, but like with different features.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of really felt like. So I don't know if I can give like a total rating.
Yeah, you can do so.
Nah, like
so. Go ahead.
I'm saying I don't know, as in like I don't want to.
Yo, good. Give it out of. Okay, let's just break it down, right?
Yeah.
Production wise.
Nah, bro, clean. I think I can give it a 10.
Yeah.
Because like obviously even the team that he has, like
yeah,
like that nigga has never disappointed in terms of production. Well, I guess maybe Price City, but like.
But that was a start.
Yeah, that was the start. So we can forgive him for that.
Yeah.
But production wise, I think we can safely give him a 10.
Yeah.
Right. Lyrically,
yeah.
Bro, Nasty C is a spitter though. So like we know he can.
But I mean, like if your album is about making hits, like do we really expect you to spit?
That's another thing. So then we didn't really expect him to spit. So it's kind of hard to rate the lyrics, because I would have to rate them in terms of like what the album is.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know, man. Like if 6.
5, 6. Okay, it's a 5.5. Since you left 6.
Nah, it's 6. It's 6. Yeah,
you sticking with 6?
I think I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, 6.
Sticking with 6.
And then what else? Hits. I feel like it was meant to be a hits album.
Yep.
As I said, I heard Buku Buck's definite hit.
Yep.
Easy definite hit.
Yep.
Steve Biko, I think it's a hit, but because it's so problematic apparently, then I don't know if
I think he should drop it just for that fact.
Ne?
He should just drop it.
Yeah, so if he does drop it, which I actually kind of hope he will, because I feel like that's a hit too, then I don't know, those are like what, 3
songs?
3 hits? Okay, Black and
hits.
White, he also has to drop that, so that's like 4 hits. On a 20 album song, that's what, 20% of the album? Like the album is meant to be a hits album, but then only 20% of the album is hits.
I mean, like, as much as an album has to be about hits, it also has to sonically sound right. You can't have hits from 1 to 20.
True, but like, okay, I know like we're gonna get to this, but like, Made in Africa.
Yeah.
That's sort of a similar concept, like
True.
Like a hits album.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like it has way more hits or potential hits.
Right. So let's actually move on to Made in Africa, right? Let's also move on to. I'm just gonna make a comparison between the two.
Okay.
You have a guy who's breaking into the industry in SA first, and you have a guy who's breaking into the industry in America, who has done it in SA. He has hits in SA.
Yeah.
You know, so the comparison there, I don't think it would work.
True.
Based on the fact that this guy also wants to tell a story in America. He doesn't want to just go there and be like, hits. They need to know where he's from.
True.
You know, they need to know what is he about. They need to know, can he say other things except for talking about booty.
Yeah, true. But then if you put it that way, so one is trying to break into America.
Yeah.
The other is trying to break into South Africa.
Yeah.
The one that's trying to break into South Africa is breaking in with hits only, or like mostly hits in his album. The one that's trying to break into America is trying to break in with hits and other stuff.
And telling a story.
Yeah. Like, I'll just say other stuff because like it includes everything else, like telling a story, also versatility and all of those. Yeah. So if that's how you're looking at it, then I don't know. It depends on the market. The South African market, like, we are largely a house nation, so obviously we understand hits more. So I guess what Costa did is evidently like working.
Yep.
What Nasty C did, again, I'm not in America, so then I don't know how effective it is for them.
Yeah.
But from me looking
from the outside in,
yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it's the one.
I mean, you know, it's his first attempt at doing it.
I feel like Strings and Bling could have been the third album. This album
could have been the second.
Being the second album. And I feel like if that was the case, it probably would have been more effective.
Possibly. Because I think also just like King alone.
Yeah. You see,
King alone,
King
that's
alone gave him like that.
If you had King and Buku Box on one album, that would be crazy.
You get.
So like crazy.
Exactly. So like you know exactly what I'm trying to say. So like So I don't know, bro. Because also in America, like there's people that live off one hit like their entire career.
True.
So it kind of shows also America is hit based. Like you can live off a hit like your entire career, right? Obviously it's gonna be a short career, but you still did it. Like people still remember your name. Like, yo, he's that guy who did this song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, his approach, don't think it really worked because like you can show that you can tell a story, you can show that you have versatility and all those things, but the market that you're trying to break into is in a lot of ways similar to the market that you come from. So like the stuff that you did in the market that you came from to blow, I don't know, feel like you could have tried to do similar things that side or stuff that like relate more to those people that side. So more hits would have probably been better.
I'm the coolest kid in Africa, boy.